La 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 la. Hello to you. How do you do? Oh, hello, Uncle Roly. Whatever are you doing?
Well, would you believe I'm looking for my...
Slipper?
Oh, how did you guess?
Because you're very good at finding books, but you're not very good at finding your slippers. You're always losing them, Uncle Roly.
Oh, am I?
Yes, I'm afraid you are. Shall we go and look together?
Oh, thank you, Little Bo. That would be very kind of you.
Ready?
Right behind you, Little Bo.
Then off we go. Whee! Have you looked in the living room, Uncle Roly?
Yes.
Have you looked in the bedroom?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure I saw it somewhere.
Yugo! Migo!
Wigo!
Amigo! Let's go! Wait, what's that? What are we gonna do? Let's go and look for something. What? I don't know, but we'll know when we find it. Let's go! What?
Are you sure this is where you were last wearing them?
Oh, I think so.
I think it's time for a little break. Maybe a story would help.
Oh, it probably would, Little Bo. It probably would. Story time with Little Bo. My favourite time of day. When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you will see?
When you take a look inside a book, it's fun as fun can be.
With cats and dogs and birds and frogs.
A monkey who says boo, boo.
Wonderful things, giants and kings.
And maybe a thimble or two.
Now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book,
Who knows what you might see?
a story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me.
Books over here, books over there. Find me a book with a story to share. May I have a book about things going missing, but not really? Oh, thank you.
Well done, Little Bo.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Oh, yes.
Good. Then I'll begin. One morning, Molly dressed up her teddy for the teddy bear's picnic. Everyone was taking a teddy. Even Molly's dad had found his teddy, which only had one eye but was still smiling. When everyone was ready, they went to Mirinda's house, where Mirinda's mum had packed some delicious food into a huge picnic basket. Molly and Mirinda wanted to peep inside, but Mirinda's dad shooed them upstairs to find Mirinda's teddy. Mirinda looked under the bed, but he wasn't there. Don't worry, said Molly. I'll help you look. They looked in the bottom of the wardrobe and found 3 smelly socks. They looked behind the curtains and found an old balloon. Mirinda was upset. I want my teddy. Time to go, called Mirinda's mum. Then Mirinda began to cry. I want my teddy. Molly had to think of something that would make things better quickly. Why don't you help me look after my teddy? She's so big that she needs a lot of looking after, said Molly. Mirinda stopped crying and nodded. Molly held one paw and Mirinda held the other, and they swung the teddy into the air. Whee! When they arrived at the picnic, Molly and Mirinda put all the teddies in a big circle. Why don't you help get the picnic out of the basket, said Mirinda's mum. So Molly and Mirinda opened the basket, and inside they found sandwiches, cherries, pink cakes, peaches, marshmallows, crisps, carrots, lemonade, and Mirinda's tiny teddy. Oh dear, I put your teddy in there so that we wouldn't forget him, said Mirinda's mum. I'm sorry. Miranda's tiny teddy sat next to Molly's huge teddy, and everyone tucked into the picnic.
Lovely reading, little Bo.
Come on, Uncle Roly. Your slipper is just waiting to be found.
Oh, look what I found.
What?
Little Bo's rucksack.
Oh, that's good. She'll be needing that. Hooray, we found something.
Oh, I found the busy book too.
Oh, let's have a look in the busy book. Oh, after you, Yugo.
No, after you, Migo.
Oh, no. After you, Yugo.
Okay then, we go.
Amigo!
Busy book, let's take a look.
Someone is hiding. Who can it be? Is it a Fimble? Who can you see? It's Florrie. What are we going to do today, Florrie? Oh, look. 1,
2.
3. 3 flower pots.
There's something hiding behind the flower pot. What is it?
Look, there's a handle.
What is it?
It's an umbrella. I wonder what's hiding behind that flower pot. Oh, that looks like a wheel.
And there's another wheel too. But what is it?
Is it a bicycle? Yes, it is a bicycle.
And I wonder what's hiding behind that flower pot.
Oh, can you guess what it could be? Is it a cat?
Yes, it's a cat.
Look! Thank you, Florrie! See you again soon! Well, we found lots of things in there.
Come on, let's find some more things. After you, Migo.
After me, Yugo. Whee! Whee! We're looking high! Yeah!
We're looking low.
We're looking fast, 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 fast!
We're looking slow.
Where it is, we just don't know. We just can't find it. Where it is, we just don't know. We just can't find it.
We're looking left,
Ooh, we're looking right.
where it is dark.
And where it's light. But it's always out of sight. We just can't find it. Yes, it's always out of sight. We just can't find it.
We're looking here.
We're looking there.
Behind the bus.
Under the chair.
We're really looking everywhere. We just can't find it. We're really looking everywhere. We just can't find it. We just can't find it. We just can't find it.
Oh, look!
Where?
There!
Where?
There!
Oh. What is it?
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa! It's a
light stick.
Oh, Migo, look at this. Look, I can make a shape. Guess what this is?
I don't know.
It's a snooter, of course.
Okay. What's this?
Dunno.
This is
What's an...
What are we gonna do?
Run away!
Run away!
Are you all right, you two?
Little Bo, there's a big scary something somewhere.
Where?
Over there.
Where?
Over there.
That's me.
No, it's not. You're here, and that's there.
Yes, it is me. Well, it's my shadow.
Your shadow, widow.
Yes, my shadow. Look, when I put my hand in front of the torch, you can see my shadow.
Oh, whatever's going on here? Oh, I see you found my torch.
Yes, and we found our shadows too. Uncle Roly, have you got a story about shadows?
I'm sure I have. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
Oh, settle down on the bed then. Here we go then. Once upon a time there were two cacti living in the desert. A big cactus and a little cactus. All day long they stood under the sun and watched the sand. And watched and watched. Early one morning, Big Cactus yawned and said to Little Cactus, "I'm bored. We do nothing all day except look at sand."
I'm bored too, said Little Cactus. Sand is really dull. It never does anything.
The two grumpy cacti were so busy moaning that they didn't notice the sun climbing high in the sky behind them. Suddenly, Little Cactus pointed at something.
What's that?
He said. There on the sand was a long, dark shadow. Do you know, that looks like a sort of cactus, said Big Cactus. And he shrugged, and when he shrugged, so did the shadow.
It's you!
Yelled Little Cactus, and then he looked on the ground and saw that he had a shadow as well.
Look, I've got one too.
Big Cactus started to wave his arms. "Guess what I am?" he asked.
Said Little Cactus. A bird. Brilliant, let me try.
So he bent and folded his arms and made a shadow in another shape. "It's a teapot!" Ha 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 ha! Then Big Cactus made a shadow that looked like a camel. He could even make the camel move. Little Cactus managed to make his shadow look like a giant fish. The two cacti laughed and laughed. And now, whenever they feel bored, they start to make funny shadows to one another. You can hear them laughing for miles. So if you're ever in the desert and you hear someone laughing in the distance, you know it's the two cacti and their shadows having a wonderful time. There. One shadow story.
And one shadow.
2 shadows.
3 shadows.
Hold on a Roly Mo. That looks like my slipper.
It is, Uncle Roly. I found it under your bed with the help of your torch.
Oh, well, whatever was it doing there? Oh, thank you, Little Bo. Now, where did I put the other one?
Uncle Roly!
Oh, haven't we had fun today?
Yes, it's been a roly-moly day.
Oh, you will come and join us next time in Fimble Valley, won't you? Now it's time for us all to go. Cheerio!
La 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 la. Hello to you. How do you do? Look, do you know what this is? It's a pot, and it's got a seed in it. We're growing things at school, and this is my growing thing. I wonder what it's going to grow up to be. Let's go and show Uncle Roly. Ready? Then off we go! Whee!
Ooh. Oh, hello there. And how are you today? I'm just looking for something. Can you guess what it is? That's right. I'm looking for my other slipper. Now, where can it be?
Hello, Uncle Roly.
Oh, hello there, Little Bo. I was just telling our friends that I'm looking for my other slipper.
Oh, no. You haven't lost it again, have you, Uncle Roly?
Oh, no. I'm sure it's somewhere waiting to be found.
Look what I've got, Uncle Roly.
Oh, whatever's in there, Little Bo?
My seed.
Your seed?
Yes, we planted seeds today at school, and my seed's going to grow. Do you think it's grown yet, Uncle Roly? I can't see it growing.
Well, no, You can't see it growing.
Oh. Is it just like you can't see me growing? But I am, aren't I, Uncle Roly?
Yes, that's right. You are, little Bo. When you're one, your world has just begun.
When you're two, there's so much to do.
When you're three, look at all you can see.
When you're four, you can do so much more.
And when you're five, it's oh so good to be alive. The more you grow, the more you'll know. And the more you know, the bigger you'll be. So come with me, come and see the big wide world. The big wide world.
My seed hasn't grown anymore.
Well, it'll need lots of light, and you'll need to water it.
Water? Water what? Don't water me. You know I don't like water.
No, Migo. I'm not going to water you. I'm going to water my seed.
Your sneed? What's a sneed?
It's seed. And look, it's in my pot.
Oh, I can't see any sneeds. Where's the sneed?
It's in the earth in the pot. You have to plant seeds in the earth for them to grow.
Oh, what's it going to grow into?
I don't know. What's it going to grow into, Uncle Roly?
Well, let's see. Perhaps your busy book can tell us about growing.
That's a good idea, Uncle Roly. Busy book, let's take a look.
Someone is hiding. Who can it be? Is it a Fimble? Who can you see? It's Baby Pom. What are we going to do today, Baby Pom?
Look, there's a lamb.
And that's a foal.
And there's a kitten. They're all baby animals.
There's a sheep.
There's a cat, too.
And a horse. This is all about growing up. Do you know what the lamb will grow up to be?
Is it the sheep
Or is it the horse?
or the cat? The lamb is going to grow up to be... Is the lamb going to grow up to be a sheep?
Well done. What about the foal? What will he grow up to be? Is it the cat or the horse?
I think the foal is going to grow up to be a horse.
You're right. The foal will grow up to be a horse. What's the kitten going to grow up to be?
The kitten is going to grow up to be a cat. We did it!
How many baby animals are there?
1, 2, 3. There are 3 baby animals. And 1, 2, 3 mummies too.
Thank you, Baby Pom. See you again soon.
Oh, I can't wait till my seed is grown up.
Well, how about a story while we're waiting?
Story time with Roly Mo, my favourite time of day.
Oh, then let's go and find a story to share.
Got to show this to Yugo. Now, where is he? Yugo!
Migo!
Wigo!
Amigo!
Let's a go-go! I've got something to show you.
What?
It's a sneed.
Sneed?
Yes.
Oh, hello, little Sneed. Can you hear me? Maybe it's asleep. Shall I wake it up?
How are you going to do that?
Easy. I'll just knock on the pot.
Oh.
When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you will see?
When you take a look inside a book, it's fun as fun can be.
With cats and dogs and birds and frogs,
A monkey who says boo, boo,
wonderful things, giants and kings.
and maybe a thimble or two.
Now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book,
Who knows what you might see?
a story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me. Books over here, books over there. Find me a book with a story to share. One growing story, if you please. Ah, lovely. Now then, are you sitting comfortably?
Yes?
Good. Then I'll begin. One morning, the grumpy giant was even more grumpy than usual. Fee, fi, fo, fum, he sighed.
What is the matter?
Asked Jack.
A giant should be big and friendly, and you're always in a bad mood.
I can't help it, said the giant. I don't like being so big and tall. Every day birds land on my head and the clouds tickle my nose. And no one ever talks to me except you because I'm too far up.
I know, he thought. I'll sell my cow and buy the grumpy giant the biggest bunch of flowers in the world. That will cheer him up.
But as Jack walked into town with the cow, he felt sadder and sadder because the cow had been his friend for so long and gave him delicious milk to put on his porridge every morning. On the road, they met a tired old wizard carrying some letters.
I can't walk any further,
Said the wizard.
Climb on my cow.
Said Jack. The cow was a bit surprised to have a wizard on her back, but she was a good cow and carried him all the way to the post office.
Thank you, Jack,
Said the wizard, and he gave Jack 3 jelly beans. But before he could pop them in his mouth, the wizard said,
Be careful, Jack. These are magic jelly beans. Hooray!
said Jack.
Now I don't have to sell the cow. I can give the giant a jelly bean instead, and that will make him happy.
So Jack gave 1 bean to the giant, 1 bean to the cow, and he kept 1 for himself. Jack planted his bean in the ground and waited for some magic. But nothing happened. What's the use of a magic bean if it isn't magic? Said the giant, and he threw his bean away. He popped a passing cloud to show how cross he was, and it rained all over Jack, and all over the magic beans, and the beans each grew into a beanstalk. The beanstalks grew taller and taller, and then taller still, until they were as tall as the giant. So Jack made a sign which said, "Magic beanstalks, this way for the giant." And lots of children climbed up the beanstalk to say hello to the giant, and they told him jokes and made him laugh. And the giant was never grumpy again, except sometimes on a Tuesday. Lovely.
Thank you, Uncle Roly. I wonder if my seed will grow like Jack's beanstalk.
It just might.
Let's go and see how it's doing. Come on, Uncle Roly.
What are we going to do? This seed will never grow now, and little Bo will be so upset.
Think. We've got to think.
And who knows what it might have grown into? It could have been a banana tree.
A banana tree.
Or a chocolate ice cream tree.
A chocolate ice cream tree.
It could have grown into anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Then that's it.
What's it?
We've got to make a tree, and then we can pretend that it's little Bo's tree.
Oh, I see. I think.
Come on, we've got to find something to make a tree out of.
The more you grow, the more you know, and the more you know.
There, finished.
That is one good tree.
Quick, here they come.
Hello there. Has my seed grown yet?
Well, yes, it has.
It has.
It has?
It's over here.
Oh, I say.
But what is it?
It's a tree.
Yes, it's a sneed tree.
Did my seed really grow into a tree?
No.
Oh, but where's my seed?
It's over there.
I'm really sorry, little Bo. I knocked the pot over.
It was an accident. We're really, really sorry. really sorry.
Oh, don't cry.
Do you know there's something we can do about this?
There is?
Of course there is. The seeds are tough little things, you know. We can just put the earth back in, like this. And your seed will be right as rain.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Roly. You are the moliest.
Thank you.
And look, Migo and Yugo's tree has all sorts of things on it.
So it does.
It's even got a slipper on it.
Oh, splendid. I wondered where that had got to.
Shall I go and get tea ready, Uncle Roly?
Oh, thank you, little Bo. And I'll just wait here.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I'm waiting for the other slipper to grow, of course. Haven't we had fun today?
Yes! It's been a roly-moly day!
You will come and join us next time in Fimble Valley, won't you? Now it's time for us all to go. Cheerio!